Hello, folks of YouTube. I'm Essel. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Justice for All. We're at the potentially last part of this whole case, so let's dive on in. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you remember this was originally a stream, so you can come on and join the next stream. Twitch.tv/SL_TV. All right, here we go. Is it really true about my aunt? Afraid so, Maya. There's no way you need to kill Dr. Gray by herself. Under the circumstances, no one else other than your aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt's... Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix writes. Hi, Francisco. Ah, Miss Von Karma. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Ugh. Looking down at me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? Could you cause me enough pain and suffering? Not yet. My goal is to defeat you. Let the whole world know of your defeats. But even if you do that, I won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to a conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Back at it. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Can you prove Eeny Meeny had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Eeny Meeny and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Ms. Meany, please testify to the court about your car accident last year. I thought that you, wanted to ask about my, motive. I, don't see the point in, bringing up the past. Ms. Meany, if you please. Okay. I totally think it's still doing good, but... Here we go. Last year's accident. That was, last year in May. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then. On the night of the accident, my sister was totally tired while she was driving. I was, totally pooped too, so I, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, woke up because of a jolt and, it was a sea of flames around me. I, opened the door and, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. All the talk in the tabloid shows day after day last year. Let's talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Ah! Those are really rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Right now it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Ms. Meany's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work for this from another angle. Here we go. Alright, nothing stood out as, immediately, oh yeah, obvious, so we'll go ahead and start pressing on this. Hold it. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then? Yeah, that was in May too. The thing with all the patients dying was, May 2nd. And, her accident was on, the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. You assume it's just a coincidence. My sis was, totally tired, so that's why, duh. Something really bad had happened at, my sister's clinic around then? That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah, what was the cause of the mistake? Are just because the medicines got, mixed up? Was the fault of your sister, Mimi Meany? No way. Dr. Gray, wanted to blame it on my sis? That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Meany's fault. Which means as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Meany is the one who made the mistake. But, it really wasn't my sis. The night of the accident, she was totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired, you mean exhausted. She had to talk to the police and, was being investigated, every day. It was, a totally terrible situation. So no wonder that the car accident happened, huh? So then why didn't you have to switch places? Huh? What are you talking about? I might switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, you should have switched with her. True. But I don't have a driver's license. This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Ms. Meany. Ms. Meany, please amend your testimony. Okay, anyway. Hold it. Take that. Oh, I was gonna hold for the death slam. Ms. Meanie, that was a lame line right now. You in fact confront. I already showed you that I had this photo, Meanie. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. The Ace Attorney anime had Manfred only take a single vacation day to recover from the bullet? Oh my god. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting your driver's license. What was the meaning of this, Ms. Meanie? Oh, that's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it till after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hadi, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about, the perverted fake clinic director? Yes, the perverted fake clinic director. How do you know if she's perverted? No one cares. Witness, I agree. No one does care about that guy. When did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? November? Accident happened last May. It's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix writes. What in the... that's what happened, Mr. Wrights. Time of the accident, Miss Meanie did not have a driver's license. Ugh. Ow. Cry and my whip will accommodate. Why is this being allowed? Anyway, without a license, the witness and your sister could not have switched drivers. I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sister would have, like, let me drive. Huh. Yo. Just stand there humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia, with the whip and the pain and the owl. Ms. Meanie, why do you think you would not have been allowed to drive anyway? That's because... I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Ms. Meanie, if you please. Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry, I didn't mean to be mean. Wouldn't be allowed. Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. So, like, I just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. A bright red car for sports. Now then. Okay, here we go. I wouldn't be allowed. Something weird with a car? So what do you mean by really close? Like, at one of those permit things, I think that's what they're called? Permit. Wow, the big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Wow. Ignorance is to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? I guess. My sister's like this totally fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She valued cars. How much would you say she valued her car? Well, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, if she would notice someone, like, touch the car door with dirty hands. In that case, why bother taking the car to the garage ever? Why did she take such special care of the car? How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car. New car. Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lair? I think the car's being dirty is not a fact of life, but I guess people really love cars think otherwise. What kind of car was it? Okay. It's really shiny. So Phoenix is very fixated on the car right now. Phoenix bikes to work. It was a new car? Yeah, she had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. This was during the malpractice suit where she... The UK, were those her boyfriend's initials? It was a really special model. Waited for a whole year for it to arrive. That's her love of cars, an obvious next topic. Don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this is about to come up. Your Honor, yes? Please have the witness a pen when she just said to her testimony. I mean the part about it being a special import car. Yes. Well, if you like cars that much, then... Not my point, although to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Ms. Meanie, would you please fix your testimony? Sure, whatever. It's definitely possible. Oh! I wonder if this was from the US. Because I just understood what happened. Holy cow. Wow, I think I know what's going on here. That's really clever. Oh my god, yeah, so I think what happened is, in the JP script, this probably was a car from the US. Which, it looks like a Corvette or something, so like, it's probably, oh my god, that's so clever. So for anyone who has not seen it yet, the right door, passenger side from a UK car is on the left side, and in Japan in general, is on the left side, right? Japan's on the right, steering wheel on the right, right? So there's no way that she got out of the passenger seat on the right side. Especially if it's from the UK. Okay. And... oh, wait. Hold on. Wait, how do I press her on this? Hold on. I'm just gonna hit her with the evidence from the... I'm gonna hit her with this. It's like one step a lot. If we lose health, we lose health. Ms. Meanie. You remember this article? Article about the accident. You said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? It's on the right side, of course, because the driver was on the left side. That would be if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite. The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? Ms. Meanie, you said you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, then that would mean you were in the driver's seat. Order! Order in the court! Order! 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 Ah! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Eni said the person who was driving was her older sister Mimi Meanie. That's what Eni said, yeah, but that's where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. Phoenix, well, you finally found the root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eni or Mimi, who was really driving that night? The answer is Eenie Meenie, of course. Why would you say that? Miss Eenie Meenie just said so herself in her testimony. She said she escaped from the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Now, I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. Yakuza's sub-story where Scammer tried to claim that he's on the opposite side of his foreign car, but he specifies as British and they call him out. This is only foreign region where the same as Japan. Incredible. At the time, Eenie Meenie had not received a driver's license. And that is why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. Looks like you still don't see the real truth behind the accident. The real truth? Yeah, that she was drugged. Think outside the box. Isn't that what we always say? Alright, one more time. Only be one answer. What? Wait, what? Is this just gonna like loop us then? Wait, I'm so confused. I thought this where this was going. Where I thought this was going was that Eenie had started driving because Mimi had been drugged, and there'd been an accident because she wasn't like ready to drive yet, and she was tired herself, and that's how the accident happened. And so I'm a little bit confused, but I think I just got it. Holy, if that's correct, holy cow. I'm getting my thoughts together, hold on. Wait for what, Ozzy? Oh, Phoenix riding a bike. Yes, thank you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, this is important. Hold on, this is important. I'll explain my theory as well after this. Boom. There he is. I love the egg on toast. Okay. Anyway. All right. Here's the theory. I will lead you all to the conclusion with this. So here's the theory. There is no sister. That or Eni died and this is Mimi. There's two options. Either they're the same person, and Eni took over her identity, or invented a second identity after her death, or Eni died at the crime scene and Mimi took over her life to plot revenge. The answer is the one person who had a driver's license is Mimi Meanie. After all, it makes one person to legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Eenie Meanie, was in one of the driver's seats. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Yeah, let's go! Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? Ugh. What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix writes? The witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. For 5 health. The witness's real name is... Bum, bum, bum. Mimi Meanie. That is your real name. All the foolish dribble. Then how do you explain your appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted to the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. Let's go! But Mimi Meanie, she died in the car accidents. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. The body they found at the crash site... That was the body of the real Eenie Meanie. Isn't that right, Ms. Mimi Meanie? Oh, that's what... Okay, I get it now. The car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Meanie. That's why she was saying, Eenie, I'll have my revenge. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Meanie from existence. Let's go. Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? Ah! What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call it the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Meanie. However, that would not have been possible, because Mimi Meanie was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered if the channeling had been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening at all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Edie, Miss Von Kraus, why'd you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Oh, is it mine? I'm sorry. Witness? Oh, I'm sorry. That makes the little bit make more sense. Oh, because like I went on with Eenie Meanie, which also makes sense. Eenie Meanie follows, but Eenie Mimi Miney, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Eenie Meanie does follow as a joke name. But Mimi Miney also... I admit it, my real name is Mimi Miney. The quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. Oh my god. I was so close to finally just saying Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Yes. Yeah. Yeah? I think I understand why. Mimi Miny wanted to this here because of this. I think because of this. It's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Miney. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Miney had a car accident in which she lost a younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all, the only way. She lost everything to flames of that accident, her sister, even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable, a plan beyond my wildest imagination. A jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo. Mumbo-jumbo? Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling the occult, I hate it. I hate it all. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as, why did Ms. Miney go with such a complicated plan? And why did Ms. Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This... preposterous. I'm perfect. Me. Franziska von Karma. I'm gonna enjoy the news today, Ms. von Karma. How about you? You broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Yo! Oh! Ah! Yo! Ow! Ow! And one more for good measure. KO! She's like her whole fighting game finisher. Phoenix, hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud, a sham. What? Now then. It looks like it'll be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. I'll go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Let's go. As all the court is adjourned, are we not going to press charges against Franziska? Okay. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Phoenix is just gone. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? It's so weird. I was talking to a friend of mine last night about this. It's so funny going into the series with no information, right? I thought that Mia was a main character. And then to play the first game and get that huge shocker about that she is in fact not a main character, I was like, whoa, that's impossible. I thought I'd seen her everywhere. And then to find out that she is still a main character despite being dead. Very surprising. Very surprising. Very funny. Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream I found a really familiar sense. Familiars... Oh yeah, this is the first time. Oh my god. Right, we talked about how tragic that was. That she can bring Mia back, but only when she's not there. Oh my god, right. Holy cow. Because yeah, I had mentioned that after one of the episodes. I was like, oh my god, it hit me, the tragedy of that. Like, she has this power to you know, speak with the dead, but only when it's not her. I was inside that clothing box, right? That box, that was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Oh my god, what? Yeah, exactly. There is still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? Mimi broke because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Alana would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey who had just committed a murder. She had planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick! Congrats, Maya. Thanks! Like, you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know, but I really don't want some of this to happen ever again. I'm fine because you'd help me out, Nick, but every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, now my aunt. Yeah, like, poor Maya, my god. Hey, Nick, tell me, why my aunt did something so horrible? Why would she help me meet with a plan like that? Mind you, with a plan like that. I just don't understand it, Nick. Maya, it's over. Why don't you just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. The reason Morgan helped me with her plan was... I hate to do this. I don't get it. Yeah, me neither. Oh. Even I don't really know why Morgan cooperated with Mimi Miney. What? No, that is why. Because she wants to take over the school. Am I going insane? I thought I'd totally figured this out. I thought she was trying to frame Maya for the... Oh, for Pearl, I guess, then? Because she wanted Pearl to be the next master? Like, I think regardless, the motivation is, like, Morgan wants Maya out of the running for master. She wants to keep Misty away for however many more years, which seems to be a sure thing. So, if Maya's out of the picture, it has to be Morgan or Pearl as the next master. And so framing Maya gets... Okay, so I had to have been Pearl? That sucks. I missed that then. Is it like a separate scene or what? Yeah, thanks, Nick. I just don't know the answer to this one. I'm just confused with the situation as she is. Some other thanks. Oh. Date and time and untended center solitary confinement cell 13. Yeah, would there have been like a separate scene there if I guessed Pearl? My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Kurain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. Slightly, okay. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor, all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fey. But actually, patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Whoa! Holy cow. Well, that was absolutely wild. Okay, another Francisca case. Look at that. This is wild. So I guess Francisca's the Edgeworth of this, yo, hold on. Nobody tell me, because I genuinely don't know, and I'm shocked I haven't been spoiled on this. I was floored that Edgeworth was declared dead in the last episode. What the heck? So I'm assuming he's not actually dead, because that'd be really weird if Edgeworth died. I think there's an Edgeworth game. I think there's maybe 2 Edgeworth games. Well, those could be flashbacks, but, like, I'm suspecting Edgeworth's not dead. So... yeah. Yep. So we'll see. We'll see. But okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for being here. Just really quick. Let's do a quick recap of the case. Anything lingering? So the big things on my mind right now. Those are just some tunes, by the way, from OC Remix. So background music. Quickly, love the case. Really fun. The Magatama mechanic is the best thing that's happened in the series so far, mechanically. Genius, genius, genius. Super clever. Really excited to do more of that. That is really, really, really fun. The Psyche locks are great. I'm so excited to do more of that. As a whole, the case is very satisfying to solve. We had the one big hiccup in the middle with the bluff, where I got really stuck on that. But, like, this whole case tonight, like, we barely had a hiccup. And it was so satisfying to be led a little bit into arriving at the conclusion myself. I felt really good that I figured out the identity thing ahead of time, and the car thing, especially. Those 2 things felt very good to solve. No, totally fair. So I loved that. Super fun case. Love the new mechanics. The Faye family stuff is very interesting. I think there's a lot of really fun elements to this one. Great characters all around. It's just really, really good time. So. Ini/Mimi, great character, super fun. Yeah, the whole thing was just an absolute blast. I could not gesticulate wildly and slap my microphone, that'd be great. But absolute blast of a case, and really excited to have gone through this one. So the big trailing things to expect in the rest of the game in 3 or 4. What happened to Edgeworth, and or where is he now? And where's Misty? I think we have to arrive at Chekhov's Misty at some point in the series now. It's been harped on too much. Like there's been too many mentions of we have no idea where she could have gotten up to. It would be odd to not resolve that at some point, I think, just given how much has been focused on that she just left. She could be dead. She could super be dead. But we need to figure out what happened to her. If she's still alive, and if she's not, where did she go? Or if she is alive, where'd she go? And if she isn't alive, what happened? So, very curious about that. And, that sounds good. Sounds good. Phase Gun or Chekhov's Misty, or, yeah, exactly. So, a lot of fun stuff going on with this case. Pearl, the whole thing with Pearl transforming into Mia is a little bit of a, like, yeah, the sprites we're going with. Very, like, no thank you. But on the whole, Pearl's a very fun character to have around. The fish out of water thing's very cute, and she's just a very cute kid. And Maya's great, of course. Gumshoe needs to learn pistol safety, but otherwise good. And that bit, like on like the 3rd repetition, got very funny. It's like, please stop offering children your gun, Gumshoe. But he's funny, and yeah, the cast is just great. I miss Edgeworth though. Where is he? Where's Edgeworth? I want to figure it out. So that's what I got today. I think that's what we got. Yeah, for sure. It definitely is like the person inside is definitely not there. It's just very like I'm not like, you know, deeply uncomfortable. It's just very like, yeah, it's you know, it's one of those things. So anyway, that's what I got for this case. Fantastic, very, very fun. Don't know if it's my favorite overall, but it's close. It either is my favorite or like second favorite. Like I think 1-4 was also just phenomenal. So like the whole Von Karma back and forth was so much fun. Really stressful, really, really enjoyable. The whole deep lore rabbit hole was great. So either 1-4 or 2-2 so far are probably the favorites, unsurprisingly, right? But really fun, really, really fun. So thanks for being here. It isn't Christmas, exactly. If you're on the stream, don't move. We're going to do a little bit more stuff on stream. But if you're on YouTube, this is the end of episode 2. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Leave your thoughts below in the comments, and make sure you consider subscribing if you want to see more from me. It's a playlist above of more from Morris Attorney. And check out the stream, twitch.tv/SL_TV, Sunday to Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern, if you want to come hang out with us live. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Until next time. Peace.